Tired of retro games looking terrible on modern TVs? I've been there. Today, let's explore an upscaler that promises a lot for little money, but does it deliver? You are at NeoRetroPixels and I am PV. When I got back into retro consoles, I bought this SCART RGB to HDMI converter, my very first upscaler. Of course, I got it for the same reason other people pick it up even now. It is dirty cheap. It takes RGB video to convert it to HDMI to use on your LCD OLED TV. Costing a third of other upscalers does help a lot. At first it looks good enough, but there are many things beyond the first impressions. This unit was made to upscale DVDs and VHS recorders to HDMI in the European market, hence the SCART input. It's designed to take a 480i picture to an HD TV. For that, it does picture deinterlacing, applies a brightness filter for low definition content and a focus filter to make the picture smoother. If this last phrase didn't raise multiple red flags for you, that's okay. That's exactly why I'm testing this upscaler to show how much those features impact your gaming experience with retro consoles and home computers. First, let's measure the video input lag, static picture quality and scrolling picture quality. Spoilers, this dirty cheap upscaler does a bad job on all those tasks. As seeing is believing, let's check it out. Let's talk about input lag, a crucial factor for retro gaming. When playing fast-paced games such as Contra and Gradius, we need quick reaction times. Jumping over a cliff while running or dodging a fast-moving bullet becomes a challenging task if you see things after you should see them. If the upscaler showed individual picture frames with a delay, we are going to react later than we should. We will probably fall into the cliff or take a straight hit. I'm using my Panasonic MSX, counting frames to complete the boot sequence after resetting the device. The RetroTink 2X RGB SCART takes 3716 milliseconds. Now let's do the same with the HD video converter. Wow, it takes 3783 milliseconds, a full 67 milliseconds longer than the RetroTink 2X RGB SCART, a total of 4 frames of lag. There is no way people can claim the HD video converter has no lag. Competitive players in fighting games or shmups on emulators won't tolerate anything beyond 2 frames of lag, let alone 4. And let's not make the mistake of differentiating between casual and hardcore retro gamers. There are 2 types of retro gamers. The first lives on nostalgia alone. They relive the past in 5 minutes bursts, watch the menu, play the first stage, turn the console off. For that kind of gamer, this upscaler might be passable since they're not truly playing the games. Then there is the retro gamer who plays on their retro system to beat games like they did in the 80s and 90s. That's how I noticed the input lag issue with this upscaler. When I got to the Contra 3 final boss, I had to choose how the boss would attack me. By shooting one of the spinning spheres, you lock in one of the boss's forms. But with the HD video converter, I couldn't pick a form in time. The game had already moved to the next one. Switching to the RetroTink 2X RGB SCART, I beat the game during a live gameplay session. No issues picking a form, no input lag. Piece of cake. Another game hampered by input lag was Space Channel 5, a written game on the Dreamcast. The lag with the HD video converter made me miss all the commands. With the RetroTink, everything worked smoothly and the game was fun again, just like playing on a CRT TV. The next test confirms my first impression of this upscaler. While it's not great for scrolling pictures, it does a kind of decent job with static images, such as text. In a 40-column text mode with the MSX, the Carnivore 2 menu looks sharp and readable. That can be said for scrolling texts, which spoil the results for the next section. It looks weird with the HD video converter, but perfect with the RetroTink 2X RGB card. This boils down to the deinterlacing method used by the HD video converter, which tries to build a progressive picture from 2 consecutive frames. But let's save that for the scrolling test. In an 80-column text mode, both upscalers deliver a good picture and everything remains readable despite the higher resolution. The only difference here is the HD video converter's brighter picture with higher contrast. We will discuss why that's not always a good thing in the next test. Checking the Alesta entry screen on the MSX, the HD video converter seemed good at first glance. Side by side with the RetroTink 2X, that's not really the case. The HD video converter overblows brightness, contrast and color saturation, damaging the picture. Because this happened at the conversion level, there is no way to fix it on the monitor. Look at the fire animation with 4 colors, 2 red and 2 yellow. These are clear on the RetroTink 2X. On the HD video converter, it's reduced to 1 red and 1 yellow. The information is permanently lost during upscaling. Besides egregious lag, this converter also ruins picture quality, a disappointing combo. For another example, check the Lily Saga entry screen with its fade-in, fade-out effect. On the RetroTink 2X, the color transitions are smooth and natural. But on the HD video converter, what the hell? It's a mess. In slow motion, you will see how much it ruins the visuals, and we are not even at the scrolling test yet. While static pictures might be passable, scrolling games expose the HD video converter's flaws. To save time, let's focus on 2 horizontal scrolling games. Why horizontal scrolling? Because it's where the interlacing does the most damage, as seen in the Carnivore 2 menu test. Starting with Space Mumble, the RetroTink 2X RGB card shows all details, while the HD video converter delivers underwhelming results. The interlacing harms 240p systems. In slow motion, the RetroTink 2X scrolls smoothly to the left. The HD video converter alternates between small and large movements in different lines, a jittery mess. The same happens with Lily's Quest, which scrolls even faster. Background details are hard to make out with the HD video converter, while the RetroTink 2X RGB card delivers a flawless picture. Unless picture quality doesn't matter to you, and I'm not sure why it wouldn't, there is no defending the HD video converter, it's simply not up to the task. I hope this video helps you out. I've never seen a serious comparison covering the HD video converter, and this video helps fill that void. The HD video converter is a textbook example of you get what you pay for. While tempting for its low price, it fails for serious retro gaming. Invest in a quality upscaler and you will thank yourself later. A solid upscaler like the RetroTink 2X RGB card or the GBS control preserves the magic of retro gaming while ensuring you enjoy it without compromise. It's worth every penny. And again, I'm not a hardcore gamer, I just try to play retro games and do my best. The last thing I need is input lag ruining my enjoyment. What's your experience with budget upscalers? Share your story in the comments and let's discuss. Enjoy the video? Give it a thumbs up, and if you're new, subscribe and click the bell button for notifications. PV at NeoRetroPixels, signing off. Cheers!